Hello there. Today I'm going to put tyres on my bike. I'll let you see the old ones. There's the back tyre. That's pretty worn, I would say. Virtually no tread left in the middle. These are the tyres that came on the bike when I bought it. They're Dunlop Continental. They were okay in the dry, but in the wet they slid like hell, especially when you hit the yellow line in the middle of the road. But then again, I mean, an 1800 Boulevard's a big bike, so. However, I was trying to decide what tyres to put on, and I've gone for the new Metzlers M888. They seem to be really good tyres, good reviews on them anyway. You can ask people around what sort of tyres you think are the best for a bike, and everybody's biased. If somebody says Pirellis are the best, Pirelli Angel GTs or something, if you look at their bike you probably find that's what they've got on. If somebody says Continentals are the best, you'll find that's what they've got on. Everybody's biased with what they have on their bike. I've had a lot of different tyres over the years. I had the Angel GTs, great tyres, absolutely fantastic tyres. But the lifespan wasn't as great. The best lifespan I've got out of tyre seems to be Metzlers, and that was on my MT-01 1700 sport bike. And I got twice as much out of them as what I got out of other tyres, including the Pirellis. So what I've gone for this time is the Metzlers again, but this time the cruiser tyres, they've got the Metzler, it's a M888 Marathon Ultra, so it's a 240 40/18 on the back and the 130 70/18 on the front. They're a really good tread. Seem like they're very good for expelling the water, so it stops aquaplaning. Very good grip. Harder material in the middle, and I reckon you'll get twice as much out of them as you will with other tyres. Now, I know that the tyres I've got on it, I've got 9,500 kilometres out of them. Doesn't seem a lot, but standard for normal tyres. So I'm hoping these Metzlers, I'll get a bit more out of her, hopefully. So anyway, I'm going to change them myself. It's a really easy job to put them on. It's not very difficult, and I'll do a wee video while I'm doing it. I think I made one for the MT-01 a while back, so I'll make one now on the Boulevard and show you how it's done. So these small trolley jacks for the bike, excellent. You got to get your balance right, so as both front and back wheels off the ground. Once you get that done, it's just a case of unbolting. Now normally you would have to unbolt your wheel here, and then you've got your caliper up here, and you normally have to take that off, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I might be able to open the calipers up and the wheel might slide straight down. If not, I'll take the caliper off. I've got these bags on here which make it a wee bit harder, but we'll see how it goes. So all you have to do is get a 32 spanner into that bolt and inside and slacken it off. Easy enough. Once it's slack, you can get a socket onto this one. So here we are, we have a Allen key type socket that should fit in there. 19mm, 33 span on the other side, then put a ratchet on it. Whoops, put the span on the other side, and once that's off, the nut, the washer, remember to keep everything in order, that pin should slide out. Just open. And the trick is to hold the wheel under your legs, like I'm doing, and pull the pin out. Like that. Then your wheel should separate from your drive shaft. Now, in here there is a bolt you need to take out that holds the whole caliper assembly on. Once you take that out, you'll get the wheel off quite easily. It's easier to get it from here on my bike because of my saddlebags. You can see it in there, and my ratchet's attached. And just work that bolt out, and that should manage to drop the wheel after that. As you'll see, with that bolt removed, the whole caliper moves, and you can move it out the way to get that spacer out, and that's dropped back down on the brake caliper, and to drop the wheel out. So this is the first time I've done these. The wheel's off. As you can see, there's not much sticks out of here, so you just have to get the wheel out past the wee bit. Once the spacer's off, it should come out. That's the bracket that holds the caliper on. There's two bolts hold the caliper to this bracket. It's a good idea to split it. It makes it easier to come off and easier to come on. So next, let's change the tyre. Well, maybe just, if you can get the nut on the top, you're laughing. There we go. So we need to let the tyre down and then split the bead. Some Windex, so when you try and split the bead, it's going to help lubricate it for it to slide down. So we'll see how this works. So once you split the bead, slides down like that. Take it off and do the other side. Now, I don't know if this will lock on at the other side. I doubt it because of the disc. I'll show you another tool I've got. Where's the other one? So this is a bead splitter. Multi-purpose, comes as a paint stirrer as well. But this is a bead splitter. So what you do is you pop that in the bead, like that. This one slides in like that. Then you press it down. And it takes it off the bead. Takes 2 or 3 attempts on each bit. Okay, there it's coming off. Anyway, I'll give it a final push with this. So, here we are, off the bead, both sides. So now, back onto here. Lock it on with my lug nut. Make sure it's all off the bead. If you don't have a stand like this, you can set it on the ground on a carpet or something soft, so as you don't scratch your wheel or your disc or anything like that. So yeah, that's off the bead. So back to our bead splitter. So we get one. Got these as well to protect the rim, which is a bit late because I went and scratched a bit of it, but there you go. So you put them in. Pop that in. Push this side down into the middle so as you can get that up. Slide this one in. Do the same again. Make sure it's down in the middle, up, and then you've just got to work your way around it, all the way around until you get it off. Like that. Move your thing along if it will. If it won't, don't worry. It comes off easy now, you're not going to scratch anything. And there's one side off. The other side's the same. You can get it from inside, and it helps with a bit Windex on it. Remember always to put the opposite side, stand you back a wee bit, put the opposite side into the groove in the middle, and that will allow the tire to come on and let you lift it up. So there we go, tyre off. And she's pretty well worn, pretty done. So before you put your next tyre on, clean up where the bead of the tyre goes, bit Windex and a cloth, make sure it's all clean, there's no shit on it, so as it gets a proper seal. And then we'll put the other tyre on. Now I'm going to show you something. When you ride a tyre and it's a bit slippy when it's cold, and as it heats up it gets more grip because the rubber softens. So when you're fitting a tyre, it's a good idea to warm it up first. So what you do, pinch your wife's hairdryer, stick it in inside, switch it on to hot, and heat it up, and that'll spin round and round. While that's doing that, we can clean the rim up. So I'll go and do that now. Now, putting the tyre on is just much the same as taking off, just the reverse. Put some Windex on the rim of your tyre to help it slide on. Don't be scared to put plenty on. Put it on this side as well if you want, on the rim. And one thing you have to remember, this tyre has a rotation arrow. So the tyre has to rotate that way, which means it goes on the wheel that way, because that's a rotation. So then, pop it on like that. One side on and the other side is always a bit harder. So this is where you need your tools. Again, push that into the middle. And just work your way around. Oops. Oh, my leg's just gone. Oh no. This was a cheap thing off the internet, a stand that I bought. So, yeah, pop a bit in, hold it with your knee, pop another bit on, hold it. Another bit, hold it. Now, this is riding up. Oh well, that's different. I need to see if I can find my welder and weld this leg back on. So, I've put it on, even with that bloody collapsed leg. I put the valve in, went and scratched it. That's okay, but black paint, you'll never see it. So, blow it up. I've got this fantastic tool from Ryobi, tyre inflator. So usually put the back at 42 and the front goes to 36 or 38. Here we go. So that's it blowing up. It pays to have another pressure gauge just to double check. I'll just get the one out of my bike. Digital ones are usually pretty accurate. So 41.5, I want 42. That says 41.5. So now I need to do the front wheel, but also need to balance them, so I'll show you how to balance it first and then I'll go ahead and get the front one done. So first thing is pop off any weights that may be on the tyre already. There's one here that'll pop off and I'll keep a hold of it. Now this machine has a spindle that goes through the wheel like that, and then you tighten it. like this, and then pop it on this machine. Now, you bear with me for a second, I'll show you how it works. This is pretty easy. So, you spin your wheel just gently and you wait until it stops. Now, the heaviest point of the wheel will always stop at the bottom, the lightest will stop at the top. So while it's doing that, get a cloth. And let it roll back. It'll do this till it settles. Just give it a wee nudge. So roughly the heaviest point's at the bottom here. This will be the lightest part of the wheel. So this is where you want to put your weights. So just to reiterate that, spin the wheel, the bit that lands at the bottom's the heaviest, this will be the lightest, so you want to put weights here. So I've turned it round, I've got a new set of weights. Where the hell are they? Just stick these ones on again. So, stick them close to the middle of the wheel as you can and give it another spin. And these weights should land in the middle of the wheels balanced. So that's roughly, yep, in the middle. Could maybe do with a wee bit more, but no, that's okay. I'm quite happy at that, that's balanced. So that's ready to put back on the bike, which I'll do now. Putting it back on is just a reversal of taking it off. This time I've taken the caliper off so I can mount the wheel on, get the pin through and slide the spacer in and everything. So it should be much easier. Then I'll do the front wheel exactly the same. So the back wheel's on. It's probably easier when you're doing this job to take the caliper, if you can take the caliper off and then the bracket first. Come out easier and it's easier to put back in. When you put the wheel on, if you stick this side, I'll lower you down a wee bit. If you stick this side on first, the side with the drive shaft, yep, drive that, put that on first, slide the pin through to hold it in place, about 3/4 of the way through, and once it's 3/4 of the way through and holding it in place, then you can carry on with this side. You can put the caliper plate, the plate that holds the caliper on with the wee spacer that goes in there. Slide the spacer in, put the caliper holder on and then tighten it up, and then put the pin right through and tighten it up, then put the caliper onto the caliper holder plate, and that's it. So she's all tightened up, but just remember, every time you do this, once it's off the ramp and sitting on the ground, give the front and back wheel another tighten up, just to make sure. Now, front wheel. So, front wheel is easy, as you can see. There's nothing holding it at this side, that's just the pin that comes through from the other side, and then when we turn the wheel round, there it is there. So we need a big key that fits in there. There's 2 bolts, slacken them off or take them out first, and then this will slacken off, because what these do, when this is tight, these are tightened up to grip a hold of that bolt, so there's no way it'll slacken. So first things first, take the caliper off each side, this bolt and this bolt, pull them out the way, take these 2 bolts out, and then this pin, Bob's your uncle. So these bolts in the caliper here, as you can see, 12mm, so set a ratchet to take them off. Slacken them first. And then take the bolts right out. Set them somewhere safe so that you don't lose them. Once these bolts come out, both the same length, so top and bottom doesn't matter, put them to the side safe and pull the caliper off. And then same with the other side. So here we are, the other side. Same again, 12mm. It's a good time to check your pads as well. The ones on the back were fine. Pop that off. Have a look at the brake pads. Still a good bit of wear, and they're getting down. Right now, maybe get another 3,000 or 4,000, then I'll be changing them. Or I might order a new set and then see what the difference between them is, but still a bit of wear on them, so that's fine. So next job is take these 2 pins out at the front. We'll just turn the wheel round, and so we'll take them out. That's too big here. Just always remember, be careful with this stuff. You don't want to crack the split threads, anything like that. Make sure the socket always fits properly. Slacken one, slacken the other. You don't have to take them right out. You can just slacken them off like that. And leave them on the thread. As long as you remember, give them a good tighten, but as I say, watch because they're alloy. And then, hopefully this 19mm. Oh no, it's bigger than 19mm. Oh dear. I might be toiling with that. I'll need to go and see if I've got something to fit that. So, I'm trying to get something to fit this. I came across this. It's a tool that I got with a chainsaw. You could get a bolt head or something. See, that bolt would fit in there, that nut. You just get the bolt onto the end of it and maybe glue it, tighten it, or lock nut it on, and then use a spanner. I got this. I'm going to try this. That fits in there like that. The spanner on here, and spanner slips. Hang on. So this end, that slips as well. So I need something that will go into there. Oh god, it's stuck now. I've got the now. See, one of them will fit in there. Not too small, well, but we'll see. So that didn't work. Let me see. I'll make something. Here we go again. That tool I made, what I've done is I've cut the end of it, it fits into there, right? And this, the big one, the 19 for the back, slides into that. That'll slide into there. They tell you need a special tool for the front one, but how good's that? Homemade tool. Just like that. Yeah. It's fell off. So, move it back a wee bit. Once that's like that, pull the pin out, put the wheel on your knee, make sure the carpers are out. A tight bit again, don't know why. Got a spacer. Right. There we go. Remember when you take it off, I'll show you something. No spacer on this side, but there's a spacer on that side. So remember, spacer goes to this side, non-spacer to that side. Well, I'm no welder. I'm going to try and weld this leg back on, just roughly, see if I can get it right. Oh dear, it's a mess. Fucking way does it go? That way, probably. One light way. Right, I'll see if I can weld that one. Suppose roughly is better than nothing. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's going to hold that. Hope so anyway, we'll soon find out. So here we are again. Same procedures as the other one. Take out the valve. with a valve extractor key. As you can see, the leg's welded on, but I don't know if it'll last. We'll soon find out. Once it starts to come off the bead, it's quite easy. Just pushes off the rest by hand, as you can see. It's like that. And we'll take the other side up. Ooh, goodness. So, crank that down. Same again. Now with the front one, as soon as the wheel goes on the exact same way, so the discs line up with the same pads. Put the tyre on the same rotation as this one. So the tyre goes that way. So we need to make sure the other tyre goes that way. And then we can't mistake it. Or we can't make a mistake in putting it on the wrong way. Plenty of that stuff on. Break the bead with the machine. And they should all just follow suit like that. Then bring that beastie out the way. Pop in your guards. Actually do it for this side this time. Remember, knee in, push your middle into the centre. Like that. And I'll be taking too big a bite. Come on, you dose. Get in. There we go. And then a little bit more at a time. There you go. And she comes off. Just like that. Too easy. Other side exactly the same. That's in the middle. Like that. So remember, heat the new tyre up, easier to put on, clean this, and then put your tyre on. We put the same rotation as the other one, which was this way. Yep. And Nice quick in the seat. So, time to put this on now. I put the tyre on the exact same rotation as it came off, so we can't get the wheel the wrong way around. So if I find the arrow, the wheel goes that way, so it fits this way, which is too easy. Now we've got the spacer on this side. This part of the pin is the actual spacer on this side, so easy way to do it. Pop the spacer in, pop the pin in, just ready to start. Lift the wheel up, always sit it up in the leg, pop the pin in. Tool. That's going through nicely. So once this is tightened up and these two bolts, it'll just be a matter of putting the calipers on. Ah, it's tight. And then tighten these up. So I'll keep that wee tool that I made for the next time. I'm doing my tyres. So I'll just put them in a wee bit tight. Once they're both in, I'll crank them both up. But again, it's alloy, so watch what you're doing. Very easy with a big ratchet like this to over tighten it. That's good enough. Now, just put these calipers back in. Just try and slide them back in. You sometimes have to open them up with a screwdriver. Yeah, just a wee bit of leverage, just open them up a wee bit, like that, put them on the disc, like that, and then screw them on. Watch these spacers, one of them fell out. Make sure they're all back in place. Like that. Like that. Slide your disc in, pop it on. Done. Well, that's it. Job done. Tyres on. Seems to be running fine. Just remember, pump those brakes before you take the bike out. It takes a while to get them working the same again. And when you're running new tyres, take it easy for the first few hundred until they roughen up a bit and they get a good grip. So through the week I'm going to be doing oil change, spark plugs, God knows what else. I might fit spotlights on as well, so that'll be something coming up. So that's it, all for today. Bye.